I came back after watching Obsession, and bro, the movie is so good. Like Obsession first it hit the peak of fame back in May 15th. It released immediately everywhere. That's a fire, like fire. It spread the fame. And back then, I suggested my friends, let's go, let's watch it together. My friends are idiots, they didn't watch. And then again, one day I thought, okay, maybe this is the last chance. Maybe after this, okay, I will never be able to watch it in movie theater one day. But my mom was with me that day. She requested me to stay, and then okay, fine. Okay. And then I'm supposed to be on a very strict schedule for my goals currently, but I was procrastinating. I was wasting time. Then I decided, okay, let go everything. We're gonna go watch this movie. And I went to a 4 kilometer away mall to watch the movie. And I returned 10:30 or 10:15. I booked a ticket for 10:15. And I watched the movie, and I must say, like after a month you're hearing it, like constantly you're hearing it, obsession. You are getting crazy. Oh my god, how much more marketing do you want to do? Like at first I was very intrigued by Curry Barker, and like he was a YouTuber and he became a big movie. He made such a huge movie, sold it, and now it's making waves worldwide. And I was pretty inspired by the story, bro. I want to do things like that, and he's a huge inspiration. And at that time, my peak curiosity of watching movie was at that time, and I wish I'd have just watched it at that time, not waiting for anyone. If anybody says yes, no, I should have just gone, watched it back then. But anyways, I watched it now, and it's great, bro. Like before going, I was seeing some comments on YouTube like, "Oh, it's overrated," "Oh, it's this and that." But I'll say, bro, it's a great film. Like when this obsession hype was going on, I searched and watched all of Curry Barker's YouTube movies that he has made. Okay, I heard that he's a big YouTube guy, right? From YouTube, he transitioned to this feature films, and I'm very inspired by that. So let me see, and his YouTube films, they're great. I watched his The Chair. First of all, The Chair movie, it came into my feed earlier as well, back in 2023 when it got released. During I was in college at that time, and that time I also had a short horror film mania. Like I wanna see every short horror film online. There was a craze going on in me back then, and I watched that time it came, and I was watching it, but I couldn't understand it, and I left it midway. Now after so many years, after not so many 3 years, I come to hear of his movie making great strides. I get inspired by his story. I open up and I watch the movie carefully now. Okay, I watch it, I understand it, and I found The Chair to be his best work. I watched his other movie, The Last Man on Earth. It's about a man who's a lonely man and the world is ending. He made that movie. Another movie he made Memories or something, reminders. When a man has died and he's sending reminders to himself that don't get into your car. I liked it too. I'll rank it second, but The Chair I liked it the most because I see Curry Barker. I thought I watched his all YouTube works that I could find. I watched the Milk and Cereal documentary type film he made. I watched these two horror films he made, The End of the World. I didn't watch his one comedy sketch actually. I didn't watch any of his comedy sketch, so I have to watch them. I'm sure they're great, but I watched his horror. All these things I watched his horror works. So I was thinking that no, now I know his style, that what he does. He the most unnatural movement, unnatural stillness, that he wants to portray, that a scary movement in a woman. A woman makes a scary, eerie movement, unnatural movement. That becomes a source of scare in his movies. I thought I got his full style. Now he can't fool me. I'm gonna go watch Obsession. He can't fool me because now I know his style. His movies are very, I'll say, what's on the surface. It is more layered. It has deeper meaning. You have to understand. There are deeper things going on. That's his movie. He doesn't explicitly explain in his movies. You have to put two and two together. What is happening, the supernatural, what is happening, and what is going on to kind of piece together the puzzle. And I thought I'll watch Obsession and it won't be able to fool me because now I have watched his full short YouTube films. Now he can't fool me. I went and watched Obsession, bro. I was scared for the girl. I was, for first time, I was literally very scared. Like, uh, like I got a little fear. I'll say I'm not scared by the big jump scares, you know. And even in these movies, how the last Conjuring movie came in Hindi, I watched Bhoot Bangla. Total rubbish. I'll say these are not horror movies, bro. These are comedy. Marketed as comedy. There's no scaring, nothing. It's just popcorn movies. But this movie, I was genuinely scared. Why? I was not scared by the jump scares. I was totally scared because what is this woman going to do? She's totally unpredictable, and I was, the moments she was completely still or nothing was happening. In those moments, I was scared the most because I was grabbing onto my seat and thinking, when is the jump scare coming or when is she gonna do something unpredictable? When I'm going very very scared. It's not like the formulaic jump scare horror. That's not. It's like you're used to it. It comes like suddenly. No, Curry Barker has mastered one thing. Curry Barker has mastered of surprising you when you least expect it. He pulls the scare when you least expect it. And that's the true horror. And that's why I was scared of the girl as well, because I think he has a very layered and deep one wish willow, this magical thing, magical reality, and it has multiple things going on. So you are really questioning every moment, like, is this reality? Is this real? Is this a magical thing that is going on? What is happening? And I was really scared in this movie. Now I came home and I'm watching reviews of it, and now I find out that that Indian version censored some 48 seconds. And now I am pissed, bro. Why? It censored the one murder scene. It censored one intimate scene. But why, bro? Like, you already gave it its A certificate right now. Why do you wanna censor it further? And that explained a jump cut that happened. Two jump cuts. So two jump cuts happened, and that explained the two jump cuts because this movie was censored. But whatever, bro. It's such a tragic tale, and you know the bear guy was the main villain, bro. It's him. Like, I watched one review, two reviews as well. But of course, like in the first half of the movie, like it's natural, bro. Like a shy guy couldn't express himself to his crush. He gets a magical thing, willow, one wish willow. First of all, he doesn't believe it will work, and he does it, and it can happen by accident. That is understandable. But you see the real selfish guy. He calls the. At first, I was ignoring his selfish behavior. You know, at first I was ignoring his selfish behavior. Like, who excuses a person cooking a dead cat? Who excuses that shit, bro? And still wants to stay with you? Like, the guy was fucked up. further the lying about the dad. The guy was so lonely, desperate. And then my eyes opened when he was leaving her to meet Sarah, and the real Nikki said that please please unalive me. What to say, unalive? Because I cannot stay like this. The possessed Nikki is gonna wake up. She's sleeping. I cannot stay like this. Please unalive me. And he leaves, saying that, oh, so you cannot stay with me. That time it became full clear, bro. Because before that I was thinking, oh, he's a victim too. And he was a victim because he didn't know the extent of how the one wish pillow worked. But after that, look at his actions. He is excusing someone cooking his dead cat. He's excusing all the weird behavior. He's trying to pretend, lying to his friends that everything is going well. And plus the brother fantasy, bro. Like, he got to know that the girl viewed him as a brother. Still, he was being in a intimate relationship with him. So, such a problematic character of Bear that we find out. This is the loneliness epidemics, predator, ultimate nice guy. And such nice guy trope was also explored in Promising Young Woman movie. But of course here, that was also a tragic tale, but this is a horror tragic tale. Of course the conclusion is so tragic. Everyone's lives are just over because of this one selfish guy. Look at him, even when he called the service, he said, I don't want to change my wish, I just want to alter my wish. Like, he is obsessed. Like, he's so lonely, he's so desperate, he's obsessed. Plus helping the girl cover up his friend's body. That's not normal, bro. By the end, he was just done with it, and he wanted his friend to release him from the wish. His friends just asked for money. By the end, he has no choice but to commit, the wish only stops when he analyzes himself, and we come to the tragic conclusion. And right now as I'm speaking, another thing hit me, that Nikki already wished, before she could become normal, Nikki already wished that, oh, I wish that the guy also loves me more. So her wish is also gone. After that, when the guy dies, now original Nikki is back and she's come to her senses, and now she sees that everyone of her friends are gone and her life is ruined, because of course what happens when people will find out, they're going to blame on him, or she has trauma or something, she's going to jail, and now she can't even wish the willow. She already used her one wish. Willow was used by his crazy counterpart to ask for the guy's love. So she can't even wish for that. She's doomed. Like, wow, Curry Barker. Wow, well played. This is, at first, there are some things I didn't like. I will say honestly, some things I didn't like. First of all, see, it's a cinematic rule that a loud bang impacts sound, cut to another scene. Very simple rule of filmmaking, you can say. But every time you don't need to do that, because I was thinking like some of the times it was just really just making the volume high just for no reason. Like, it happened one time, two times, it's okay. It should be kept like that. But for some of the transitions, maybe you shouldn't have used, because he used for all. Maybe for some of the transitions, maybe just a quiet cut. Maybe not always the riser and then cut. It doesn't need to happen all the time. Personally, my choice. Personally, my opinion. And it was a slow burn, honestly. It was a slow burn because it was getting higher and higher and higher till the end, when everything reached the climax point, boiling point, highest boiling. highest attention point. So yeah, it was a dialogue heavy in the first half. True. And people's attention spans are lower, I guess, now. But it's okay, it didn't affect me much. I really enjoyed it. And Curry Barker is my greatest inspiration. Curry Barker, the Backrooms director. I haven't seen the Backrooms movie. It hasn't. See, the Backrooms marketing hasn't reached India as much as Obsession's marketing has reached. And that's why I was, let's see this movie, let's see what the hype is. And I'm glad I did, because people are saying it's overrated too. And I also know, bro, it's great. It's great. And yes, you can say, you can feel like it's an indie movie, you know. It's in closed off locations. You can say that. You can say that. But that doesn't mean it's not a masterpiece, bro. It's so great. The movie is so great. It played on its limitations, bro. With those limitations, it's played on its strength, and it made such a beautiful movie. And I am honestly pretty inspired by Curry Barker. He's my hero. Honestly, he's my hero. I wish he keeps making these movies. I want to watch Backrooms too, but of course the marketing hasn't reached as much as Obsession. And it's doing good, bro. Like, I went Thursday 10:15, which I think 10:15 it's usually the packed slot, of course. It's the packed slot. But wow, it's so originality is in this movie, so much originality and so much soul, and it is true horror, bro. It is true horror. 2 times I got completely scared by her loud screaming. I got completely scared 2 times. I got fully shook. I was fully shook in my seat. And every second she was on screen, after that I was like, when is she gonna do something unpredictable? I was like, no, something unpredictable is gonna happen. So that's real skill, bro. That the I am really shaking with what's about to happen. I'm really scared of what's unexpected is about to happen. Curry Barker. Curry Barker, of course, and the whole team. Everybody did great, fantastic acting jobs. Everybody did great. Everyone who was involved in this project was so great.
Okay,